It's your girl DJ Miss Eclectic, Wiki, and you're checking out the Mixtape podcast. It's your girl DJ Miss Eclectic, sitting up here at WadeWorksStudios. My boy G Wade, and we definitely got to talk about. I like how you put that. Like, I'm sitting over here in the corner. Man, I had to stop by. We just know it's still, we've had the Grammys go by, Oscars, but we still, it's still at the top of the headlines. We still talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock with the great slap. So, so we definitely
heard all around the world.
Yes, absolutely, all around the world. Yeah, I think we heard the way he reared back. Now, some people say it wasn't a real slap. I've gotten that. I've seen that. To me, it looked real, but I'm on the other side. I wasn't at the Oscars.
Well, I wasn't sure what I saw at first when I first watched the video. I was like, what did I see? Because I heard a thud, you know what I mean? But I wasn't sure if I heard if that was a smack. And I'm saying that to say because everything has a sound. Like, when a car door closes, you know what it sounds like.
That's true.
Well, even when you hit a light switch, it has a sound.
It's a little clicking sound,
In anybody's house, that's the sound.
That's the sound,
you know what I mean? You stomp your foot or clap your hand, it's the same sound, but a slap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That slap didn't sound quite slap-ish. So I think this is my thought.
Mm-hmm.
I know you didn't ask me my take yet, but I'm just saying.
Go. It's your studio, so your name on the studio. Go ahead with your opinion. Now, man, go ahead.
Wow, that's what we doing. All these years.
All this is what we doing. It's what we down to right now.
Right. My thought was this. I'm gonna make a sound real quick. And somebody be like, "Ooh, did that hurt?"
Yeah.
And you be like, "Nah, I just hit my elbow." But it sounds.
But it sounds like it. Yes.
Then it.
Oh, hit your funny bone. Yeah.
It sounds louder than it feels.
Absolutely.
So I think, and probably to Chris's, it probably was a quick shock there because like, what just happened? And then it registered. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a pop. Ouch! It could have been a pop. And it didn't register
like what just happened? Right.
Yeah.
Like, did I just get slapped on national television?
Just strut his stuff.
Like, for real. And I think, like you said, I think they could have played it off at first, but it's when Will sat back down, he was like, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. It was the look on Chris Rock. He was like, okay, dude. He's like, he for real. He was like, okay, I will. Right. I was like, that's when you knew it was real. Right. I was like, it's real.
Doubled down.
Yes.
He doubled down and said it again.
He sure did.
And he did it in kind of slow mo with a little bit more on it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so that's why I was like, and that's when you saw like Lupita's face drop. The first time he said it, she still kind of had a smile.
Yeah, like this is a part of the show.
It got real.
Oh yeah, this ain't a part of the show. Oh, it's about to be real in here.
Yeah.
And so we all know there's a new take now where they have the angle with what's Jada Pinkett. I lost my with Jada Pinkett's face and how she laughs when he gets slapped or when he sits back down after he slaps.
She laughs
somewhere in there.
Rock says, Will Smith just slapped the ish out of her.
Yes.
She goes, she even to the side, she kind of did this kind of move, laughing.
That's a good heart. That's a hearty laugh. When you just that's a hearty laugh. Like, who out there doing it?
Right.
Oh yeah. My whole thing is Will Smith laughed at the beginning of it. Like it was funny.
It was funny.
And it's like it wasn't derogatory. I don't think at the point he said he didn't know she had alopecia. I mean, as we know,
I did not even know she had it.
Me either. As we know, as most comedians have said, that they don't write their own jokes anyway, especially at that level. On that level, you reading the teleprompter, so they saying, if somebody did know that they should be the person, to get fired or to be, exactly. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, it wasn't derogatory. People were saying that Will Smith, hoorah, he was, protecting his wife. This is not a protect your wife or protect the black woman. This is not that moment.
That is not a protect your wife's scenario.
And I'm gonna let you speak on that as a man. This to me, and me on the outside looking in, to me, it's not a protect your black woman event.
Right.
What do you think? Or any woman.
Yeah. Oh, you want my take on that?
I want your take on that.
As a man, I've said this, and I got this from my man Corey Red. Shout out to Corey Red. He said, he was telling his lady, he's like, don't give me a reason to have to defend you.
Right.
Don't give me a reason to have to defend you. There's a video out where this white couple is arguing with this black guy, and she going, and then she pushes the black guy. The black guy cocks back and knocks the white dude out, obviously because he ain't gonna hit a woman. Knocked them out, and I'm sitting there saying, and that's why you don't. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
why you mind your business. If your man gonna handle it, let him handle it. So she got him knocked out. I'm like what Corey Red said, don't give me a reason to have to defend you.
Yeah.
Like whatever Chris Rock said on stage, everybody chuckled at it because they got it. They got it,
including your husband,
including the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Including him, he got it. But she must have stirred that teacup just right. Because he immediately
Will Smith, get out.
He immediately
it's like something triggered. It's like something triggered. He was like, ha ha. No, he's up. Must kill Chris Rock now.
And strutted up there.
And
so that means you that was a catwalk. That wasn't no
absolutely, but to me that was arrogance too, thinking, hey, I'm Will Smith. I'm a triple A lister. What they gonna do to me if I knock out Chris Rock? Nothing.
They're like, is Will still black?
Yeah.
Shut it down.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm thinking to myself, everybody has to. Why did you go knock out August Alsina?
Listen, I'm sure there's been plenty of jokes told about Jada in a lighthearted way, but plenty of jokes, and even way more rougher or meaner than that. And I ain't seen nobody get knocked out, or slapped, or whatever, approached.
Absolutely not.
I thought it was going to be a walk up to the catwalk because Chris Rock kind of like, oh boy,
what you doing?
You know how men wrestle.
Yeah, like man, get that man, come on, man. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be that. You know what I'm saying?
Chris Rock probably did too.
He had to.
And if it was
down, he wasn't looking for no fight.
If it was staged, that's what it was supposed to be. It went a little bit left.
Right. It went too far.
It went too far.
And then he strutted back. And then now I also said to myself, there wasn't a real full swing on that smack.
Nah.
I'm not trying to analyze it like on the sidelines of a boxing ring, but you're in a tuxedo. You don't have too much full range of motion. When you wear a blazer,
that's true. You kind of restricted a little bit. You restricted a little bit. You are.
So that's why I didn't think the smack was that hard. Now, do I want to be slapped?
No.
So I'm not trying to put levels to the smack or whatever, but that's why I thought that's why he didn't really flip.
He didn't really know. It wasn't a huge reaction.
Yeah, except for Will Smith smacked the ish out of me.
Yeah.
And Jada laughed to the side, and then he followed up.
Yes.
Now you asked me my take, and I'm gonna ask you, as a woman, how would you feel if your man did that? Is that too far for you?
Absolutely. You've gone too far now. The whole world has been talking about us. First of all,
I'm talking about even if you're at the bar.
If we're
at the Oscars.
Okay, no, that's a different story. We're at the bar now. You didn't
knock him out.
Now you take him.
Finish him.
Finish him. Mission accomplished.
Right.
And we're at the bar. That's a different story. But so there's the thing though, with you got to look at the setting. If you go to a comedy show, at some point you got to realize that somebody may say something about you. So you go like, you go there. They can say something, oh, you got weave, or they can say something like you have to go with the possibility of something. Like we got to go back to the clumps here, like the Nutty Professor. You go into the fact that somebody might say a joke about you. Now, if it's an underhand joke or something, I think it goes too far. Of course, you want your man to take up for you. Absolutely. To me personally, I don't think this was one of those jokes.
Right.
It hasn't been the first time evidently this joke has been said or in this manner. I think
regarding her
hair. Yeah, he just said G.I. Jane too. And of course it was in relation to the hair. It had something to do with it.
That I said, oh, she was in the first one. That's what
This is what you're thinking. I personally know I'm not a movie person, so I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening at this point. Yeah, so there are times, absolutely. Let me make this point.
Yeah.
There are times when you do want your man. If a man comes up there and disrespects you, or he said, he's acting like you do not have a man with you, or if he says something derogatory toward you, there are times when you want your man to step up.
That is a man that you don't know.
Yes.
That is a man that you are not,
absolutely,
you or your spouse are not
Point
familiar with.
taken, but you are on a national platform at this point. You know who Chris Rock is. You are in a comedic setting, I would say. So no, at this point, no, this is not the time. There's a time and place for everything. This was not the time nor the place for that.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais has gone way further in talking about, he's an actor from England, but funny dude, real funny guy. He's gone way further in talking about the audience, because that's the part of how you set the party off.
Yeah.
You know, when the president gets ready to go up and do his thing, he gets roasted a little bit. You know what I mean? Before he gets up and does his thing, they roast in the room. So it's a known thing. The Oscars are not new to it. I don't know. People keep trying to reflect back to 2015 or 2016 when Chris Rock said something at the Oscars about Jada before, when it was Oscar so white and she was boycotting the Oscars, and Chris Rock, I think they say she's asked him not to go. Don't go, don't do it. You know, staying with us. Yeah. But he did it. And he made a joke then saying something in regards to the reason why you don't want nobody to go. And I'm paraphrasing, because you wasn't invited anyway. Oh, now that's a jab. It's a jab. But it ain't. What's it's a jab. I mean, so I see they have a little history of hate there. What's the hate? You know what I mean? Yeah, both. You ruminating over that for six years. You know what I'm saying? I think Will got to a breaking point. She has been going after this man for a while, as we have seen on social media. She said, I'm paraphrasing here, was either it's hard to have sex with him or something in the bed, some bedroom aspect. They've talked about August Alsina. This man has been humiliated on TV. Yes. And I do believe that, and I don't know their personal life, but we all know that they have an open marriage. They have made that clear. That's what they're saying, so I think that me personally, and this is me coming up with my synopsis here. I feel like he has humiliated her privately, but I feel like she has humiliated him publicly, because we know when a woman is scorned, we know we go, you know, right? It ain't nothing you can do about it. Listen, we are the one, we're going to go harder for it. Like you are going to feel the pain. That's just my take on it. I feel like he had a mental break. I feel like he broke. I feel like he said, this woman has been talking about me, and then you're going to do this at the Oscars. I feel like he had a mental breakdown. I feel like mental health is real. Am I excusing his behavior? Absolutely not. Do I think the joke was just all side? I don't think either way. I think at the end of the day, I think they're still going to be rich. I think they're going to go on to do great things. I think Chris Rock will welcome him back. The Academy will welcome him back, even though he stepped down for a second. They say they're looking into it. They're looking into it. Yeah. He's going to lunch. Yep. He'll be back in 2 to 5 years, and maybe sooner than that. And Chris Rock will go on to sell out tours. Chris Rock's ticket price had already soared from $50 to like 300 and something. See, it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win. I don't want to get slapped to win. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's a win-win. If it's going to, you know, up the bank account a little bit. It's a win-win situation. It would be one of those similar, like, hey, would you get in the ring with Mike Tyson for just, you know, a 3-minute round and box for real, and we'll give you such and such million? You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead. I think I might put on my dancing shoes or my boxing shoes and give it a shot. Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, I whatever the issues are, the issues. But you just said something that's very important too, because I've heard other people say it. Something in regards to whatever he may have done without us knowing to her. Yeah, that's what I think. You know, not physical to her, but not physical, but you know, there are rules to open marriages per se that I heard of now. Some of those rules or some of those rumors or whatever that float around about Will Smith, and I don't know them to be true, is that, you know, he got more than he lacked more than the ladies. Well, all right. Now, I don't know if that's a thing that she was cool. I don't even know that part to be true. So right. You being clear. Look at the camera. You don't know if it's true or not. Read my lips. You know what I'm saying? But if let's just say it was true. Let's just say it was. We hypothetically speaking. Speculations. What's that thing? Allegedly. You got to say allegedly. That was true. Would that be enough to make you say, ooh? Absolutely, you gonna pay for this, but you gonna pay for it a little differently. Women, we fight. We don't fight fair. I don't fight fire. Especially no, we don't fight fire with fire. Especially if we're hurt, we don't fight fire with fire. So he probably has never put any of
He didn't put any. She put her own self out there, really.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. So I'm putting my own self out here to tell you that I was with a younger man. He was stronger, better, all of that, and
That
nothing.
$6 million man.
Yeah. So pretty much, we know how to do. We know how to pretty much just crush your manhood. Like trust me, as a woman, we know how to do that.
Well, the Bible talks about it. The Bible says, it's better to be in the. What does it say? It's better to be. I'm paraphrasing.
No,
on the rooftop of the house than to be in the house inside with like a cantankerous woman or something like that. Something. With
something with you.
If I'm saying that, I don't know if I'm saying that right, y'all, but it's something.
Send the Bible verse.
Proverbs or Psalms. Proverbs, I think. I agree. I'd rather. My bishop has said to me years ago. He said, "You just said," which was, when a woman hurts, she wants you to hurt 10 times. 10 times.
Maybe 20.
Maybe even 20. And
we know how to go, because you have women's intuition, all that. You got to take all that into account. So absolutely, and again, that's just me. I don't know their lives. Right. I don't know Will, nor Jada, nor Chris Rock. I'd say Chris Rock is a real MVP. I think he handled the situation very well. Yeah. I think it could have went a whole nother direction had it been somebody else. Definitely kudos to him. Kudos to the other real MVP, number 2, which is Denzel Washington, everybody's daddy. Tyler Perry. Shout out to all of them as well. It's just a crazy situation.
Now, I will say, when he gave his acceptance speech, I thought maybe the reaction from the Academy should have been a little bit more swift. Like, in other words, he could win it,
but he's no speech.
He should be able to give the speech.
But as people keep saying, "Oh my gosh, his career is over." Will Smith's career, let me say this point blank. Will Smith's career is not over. He'll be fine. He got a little slap on the wrist, and that's him stepping down from the Oscar from the Academy
his whole career.
Yes, and that is it. But Will Smith is, as I say, I call him a triple A lister. There's not too many people who have reached Will Smith level. Will Smith heights as well. So Will Smith is fine. Yes, there you go. That's a perfect way to say it. So he's gonna be fine. He'll go on Ayana Fix My Life or something. He'll do something. America's very forgiving. Something else will happen. The Grammys have already happened. We're talking about the Grammys this week. It's not even going to be headline in the next 2 weeks. So he will not lose his career over this.
And nor should he, and nor do we want him to. It's not like we become all of a sudden anti Will Smith.
No, he had a breakdown.
He had a moment, dude. All we got to do now is pray for the brother, pray for his healing, pray that he goes and gets
some healing,
all the things that's necessary. I think he tried to talk it out in his book, and he's talked it out on other platforms. But he probably really needs to sit down and really see what may be the trigger. Trigger.
He might need to go find Jesus, what I think. Because I know at one point they were Scientologists. I don't know what they are now.
But I saw him in a video where he said something about.
Me too. Somebody said he is a faith, like he's like, he is a man of faith. I found that out heard that as well. I don't know what his faith is. So I think try Jesus, baby. That's what I think. They need to go to I think they need some serious counseling, but I don't even know that. I think their relationship is very toxic. So I don't know where each of them are in relationship, and I don't know where they are in life.
On the Red Table Talk.
I don't watch Red Table Talk.
It was a clip on YouTube, and they were kind of talking or whatever. But then they was like, "We're in this thing for the long haul." Like,
I do not believe that they'll get there.
Marriage for life, and then high five.
That's not cute.
Like, that's not cool at all.
Bad marriage.
It's a bad marriage, and
it's a bad marriage. It's a bad marriage.
Hold it down until it get better, maybe. They don't seem like they've physically abusive to each other.
No, I don't think they're physically abusive. I just think, and then you got to realize they live their life in the limelight on purpose. You have people like Denzel Washington, who has raised his kids and all that. They go to regular schools. Yes, I mean, me and his son went to the school at the same time, and when he was in Morehouse while I was at Prairie View, like they went to regular colleges. He kept them out of the limelight. But that's the consequences when you do raise your family in the limelight, and you want all this. You want the world to know every single move that you make. There are ways that you could not do that, but they like being in the limelight. They like it. Publicity is publicity. We know that. His net worth probably just went up.
I'm sure.
So it's not hurting them at all. Let me just put that out there for them. It's not hurting them.
concerned for that.
No,
Yeah,
they're fine.
And no, do we want them to be hurt?
I have nothing against any of them. I just want them to get it together.
Slap Chris Rock on the street, it'll still be like, dang, dude, you had a breakdown.
Yeah.
You just did it in front.
I will say, give the man some grace. God gives us grace all the time. Give that man some grace. He had a breakdown. It'd have been different if he didn't apologize. It'd have been different if it went down a different way.
I wish he would have apologized
on stage. Now that would have been better.
You embarrassed me.
You did
publicly. You need to
apologize publicly.
Not on a little.
I agree. 100.
Even though he may have talked to Chris off camera,
but no, you apologize publicly
in front of people.
Yes, so you apologize in front of people.
Hit back.
Yeah. You know no, I agree 100% with that. Yeah. Like I think he needs to take some more strides in his apology. Yeah, I agree. You know, all day, every day. But shout out to again, I'm Team Chris Rock. Chris Rock, you the real MVP.
Right, you the real solid one. Everybody's been saying it because it's true.
Yeah,
he held it down. It's funny because he told a joke some years ago, just when Jay-Z got caught the elevator situation. He told a joke that kind of now pertains to him, where he was talking about the fight in the elevator. And then he says, well, it's hard to, I'm paraphrasing, it's hard to fight, when it's hard to fight in the elevator when you got a meeting in the morning with Nabisco. Like, in other words, he's a corporate guy.
Yeah.
He can't be seen on camera.
Yeah, it can't be, and you can't go to your meeting next morning with a black eye. Like, it doesn't work like that.
When you dealing with corporate money,
you can't.
You got to handle.
You got to handle your
professional.
And that's why I said
that's what he did.
And I appreciate Chris Rock because at that point, Chris Rock is a black man who is
I felt bad.
heading the Oscars. Like, I felt like he represented us very well. That could have been a whole nother situation, and that would have been horrible for black culture.
That happened with Chris because he's also talked about being jumped before, and people taking trying to, I guess, beat him up or whatever when he was younger. And
you don't know what you're, and that maybe what you just said, I didn't know that, but it could be, I did see when he went back on his first tour comedy, he was saying he's still processing everything. That may be a reason why he's still processing everything. When you go through childhood trauma triggers, and it could be any kind of triggers. Yeah, absolutely. So man, like I said, I'm about to give me a Chris Rock. Let me say Team Chris Rock. You the real MVP.
You the real MVP.
Y'all keep it locked right here. It's the mixtape. It's the remix / we just talking about Will Smith right here at WadeWorksStudios with my boy G Wade.
Yeah.
Wiki, the mixtape podcast with your girl DJ Miss Eclectic.